Uh, I noticed they were asking about the legendary caster weapons earlier. I was wondering if you had any plans to add Medivh's staff back into the game for those who couldn't run 40-man Nax.
No. Sorry.
Snap.
It's been there and done. That's right, I'm a bad guy. That's right.
Thank you. So we were looking forward to a Windrunner family reunion between Sylvanas and Verisa, and maybe Ilaria, and didn't really happen throughout the course of Wrath. So any plans for that anytime soon-ish, maybe?
We'll have that wrapped up along with the Turalian storyline.
Yeah.
Is that the case, sir?
In Stromgarde.
With Atiesh.
There you go.
Hello, I am a proud orc shaman, Loktar.
Loktar!
I asked you, good sir, last year if shamans were going to have their hub like paladins and mages have had in Wrath, and you said yes. Is it going to be the Earthen Ring, and are they going to be as much of a driving force in the end game as what was it, I forget, thank you.
Argent Crusade.
The Crusade, yeah. The Argent Crusade was going up against the Lich King.
Alex?
You played Cataclysm yet?
I have sadly not been in the beta.
Oh, yeah. They're in there. Lots of them.
For reals.
Yeah.
It's
So are we going to be seeing them like as a faction of their own?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Hey there. I was just wondering what drove Sargeras mad. He was with the Titans originally, creating life, creating worlds, but all of a sudden now he's the leader of the Burning Legion. I believe originally you blamed that on the Eridar, but then that was retcon, but to what?
Your hat. Yeah. Huh? Got it.
That's it. I think we've been over this. This feels like a damn setup, son. Damn it. So yeah, I mean, we've explained before. You know, we had the whole kind of sequence of Sargeras going out, fighting the bad guys, kind of slowly but surely over time, being kind of corrupted by just the dirt and filth of all these nasty races. Now, let me think about this. I think in the War 3 manual, I suggested that he had met a particularly bad race that put him over the top. It might have been the Eridar at the time. And then when we were developing the Burning Crusade and I wanted to make the Draenei a new heroic race, it was necessary to kind of, you know, revamp that idea and have him having corrupted them. And that went over like a fart in church, apparently. But you know what? I still stand by the idea, blah, blah, blah. Like the newer idea just serves the Draenei race much, much better. And if that's what you're asking about. Was that what you were asking about, particularly?
Well, yeah, just what drove him mad, but you've not seemingly decided.
Who says he's mad?
Say what?
Who says he's mad?
Is he mad?
I don't know.
Maybe he's just misunderstood. Ill-tempered?
Yeah,
you know?
There you go.
All right. Thanks for your question, man.
Hey, good afternoon. I was wondering if there's going to be any lore about the troll moonkins at all, due to the fact that they've never done anything with the moon, or is this some kind of plot to just get rid of moonkins in general?
I hope so.
Ouch.
Honestly. No. Love Moonkin. Yeah. Well, we are actually developing, or have developed much of the troll druid lore in-house. And I don't know if we're releasing all of that with Cataclysm. We're kind of building up to it. So you'll get something.
Get some.
How you doing?
What's happening?
I was wondering for anyone else that had legendary items or in the process of creating the legendary items like the Valnir Hammer and Shadowmourne, if you guys have the intention of doing a quest line or a series of quests in order to get a upgraded version for level 85. Some of it will be useless, like TF for tanking, or people that had Grand Staff of Atesh for healing or DPS, or Right-Handed Ragnaros for a DPS weapon for a two-hander melee. It'd be a substantially nice idea to have those legendary items that were useful back in the day brought back to life for use in 85.
Yeah, I mean, much like the Atiyesh question, it's not planned. We don't plan on doing that. We want to introduce new legendaries and new cool things for you guys to get. We feel that when those legendaries come out, they're exceptional items with exceptional lore and story behind them. And they get used. They get their use. We don't necessarily want items to last forever. You know, a big part of playing the game is getting new items. So I don't want to say never. So you may actually see Atiyesh come back one day. Who knows? But for now, we don't have any plans to do that.
Hi. I have a question concerning phasing technology with questing. And is there any thought or plans of using phasing technology to sort of reinvigorate existing zones instead of always looking forward to adding new content, in the sense of having level 85 quests that would require you to go back to the Northern Barrens, and the mobs and the enemies you'd encounter there through phasing would be level 85, so you'd be able to quest at that level, but it wouldn't interfere with the lower level characters in the area, and basically make it so our existing zones aren't one-stop shopping and more of a persistent world.
Heroic Barrens is one of the first projects we've been working on.
I mean, so in Cataclysm, all these zones got revamped. Pretty much everything on Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, and much of those zones, many of those zones use or incorporate heavy phasing. Now, if you're asking, is the plan to ever allow players to go back at max level into a phased version of Northern Barrens? Not necessarily, although for the next patch, we have been setting you guys up in Hyjal and Cataclysm to come back to a healed Hyjal, which will be a level 85, like open questing, public questy type environment. I don't want to say we never do that, because we did discuss it. For something like a Westfall, if you follow the Van Cleef questline, the new story, but there's a whole lot of issues at play here, and it's not the most production friendly, for one. But there's definitely some cool ideas there, and it's a cool idea to do. So we might one day.